The media is saying it's actually cool to be gay, so people are faking it. They're pretending to be gay because it's making them different, it's getting them attention, and it's making them cool.
First of all, how many those people will be? Like 1%, half percent?
Okay.
Not too much.
Right.
Only one or half not even. It's a 1/4% could be like that. It could be. Yeah, people take advantage. People pretend that they are straight and they get married and get benefited. That happens too,
Yeah.
And going back to the procreation, what would you do with the woman who cannot give birth to a child? Or a man whose sperm count is low? Would you kill him or banish him from the society? Or the woman who is now beyond the age of procreation? What would you do with her? Let's kill her? No, you cannot do that. Look, if 90% or 80% of a given ethnic group cannot procreate and take the generation to the next level, that should be perished anyway, because it means they're no good. Life will go on. In the olden time, Greek time, Roman time, gladiators were rather those people who were just there to fight. But they take their sperms, they take them and create children, so the children would be like them. If you think gay people are very virile and macho and this intelligent, take their sperm and get them have a children. Take the society. I mean, society is advancing. Why are we going back to the caves?
Well, a very, very interesting conversation on procreation and what's natural and what's not natural. You're watching Broken Silence. We'll be back after this short break. Hi, welcome back to Broken Silence. I'm Sanyya Gardez. Joining me is Ifti Nasim, an openly Muslim gay poet, art activist, and writer. If we were talking about procreation and the reason that a lot of religions forbid homosexuality or think it's haram is because, as a gay person, you can procreate. Now, you raised a really valid argument. What do you do with women that can't have children then? Is that haram?
Yeah, and what would you do with the man whose sperm count is low? Although in the olden time...
I think we've overused the word sperm in this program so far, so...
No, count. I said sperm count.
That's right.
Okay, there's nothing can be overused for anything which is technical. Technical things are always important to talk about it, because now they suddenly found out that man's sperm count to decide whether it's a woman or a man.
Right.
A child is a boy or a girl. So a lot of the theories which we had before, when sperm count was low, they married 4 times, 6 times, never get a child.
Oh, and then
but
of course blame the woman for it, right?
Always
Yes, of course.
woman was blamed. Now they are doing the same thing. Why don't they say that if there's a lesbian who are going to be, because they don't think if a lesbian is a fair sex, they think it's a fair sex. That's not even a sex, okay? What do you, like British girl, when they ask, what should I do about on my marriage, Suhagrat, married night, what should I do? The mother will tell her, just lay back silently and think about empire. Excuse me. That's what. But they have progressed. They now we can talk certain issues which we never talked before. And so far as procreation is concerned, and if you think the gay boy is a very, very intelligent and you need that child from him, get the sperms and get it.
Ifti, do you want to have kids?
Not really, because I don't want to stand in a adalat court in front of my children that if you are a homosexual, why did you give birth to us? Because we are gay. It's not easy to be homosexual in this state fascist society.
What advice would you have for somebody watching us now? Advice for parents who suspect that the child might be gay.
First of all, bear with him. He is suffering enough. Believe me, gay child is a very big actor. They will hide. We learn to hide ourselves from very childhood. But sometimes they can become very bitchy. And because the parents don't understand him.
So what can a parent do?
Parents should, first of all, go and get a counseling. There's a lot of counseling out there, gay children, gay parents counseling out there. You go and talk to them, and please don't talk to somebody who will suggest you marry him. He'll be fine. Then the woman will suffer rest of their life. Your son will suffer rest of your life. Your daughter will suffer rest of your life. So get a counseling. If you don't have any counseling, form a counseling group. Talk openly with your child. Talk to him that what is the problem.
If a parent has a child that's, you said you knew you were gay at like the age of 4 or 5. Now, if a parent has a son that's 4 or 5 years old and is showing tendencies of being homosexual, do you think, in your opinion, that that parent can sway them?
You cannot do that. Look at my nose. My brother he wanted me to become a man. So he wanted me to do the boxing. He did not know. Even the boxers are boxing is full of gay people. So I never wanted to learn boxing. But he taught me so I can become a man. And look at my nose, broken 3 times.
And obviously you're still not straight.
No, not at all. And another thing was that, effeminate. A lot of gay children are effeminate, okay?
Yeah.
And it's a sad thing that we think that something is wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with the effeminate child. It's like there's nothing wrong with a woman. Just because she has a right plumbing for having children doesn't mean that she's very good, And the same thing with the child, if he's effeminate, bear with him. He needs more your help.
What, does a parent then just accept the fact that the child is going to be homosexual and leave them to it?
So do they have a choice?
I don't know. You tell me.
No.
They
don't have.
Right.
When I was growing up, I never looked like a gay person, but I was gay. And I knew I could be very good actor. Look at my, picture. And look at the other side.
Well, yeah, there's that 2 personalities, isn't it?
Yeah, I can have so many personalities you won't believe it.
If you chose, being a poet and an Urdu poet, you're in a field that is homophobic for the most part. You're surrounded by people that are homophobic, that don't agree with what you're doing, that think you're a sinner for the way that you were born. When you are confronted by these people, and I'm sure that you must be confronted by them quite often because you're outspoken and you are media savvy and you're in media yourself, what answer do you have for them?
First of all, they don't dare to talk to me because when it comes to talk, nobody can top me. Nobody can top me. Remember, we have a gay people have a defense mechanism in them. It's a built-in defense mechanism. And we sharpen it all the time. We are like in your face situation.
Right.
We just come out and say, hey, you want to talk to me? Let's face it. Let's do. How far you can run with me? So those I happen to learn very quickly American style, American way, because I am a good.
Well, you couldn't be openly gay and do what you do and live in Pakistan. You would have to live in a country like America, of course.
Even my own relative will kill me.
Sure. So that's not going to change. We know that's not going to change for a long time. What are you working on next? I mean, I love this book, and I'm looking forward to more stuff. What are you working on now?
I'm working on like 4 books. I write short stories. I'm working on them.
Do they have a homosexual theme?
Very much. I wrote my book, Urdu poetry book, short story book, Shabri. Even the name Shabri is a connotation which I brought it.
Okay.
I'm going to give it to you. You read Urdu, don't you?
I struggle with it.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, I write ghazals. I write a short story. My book, Narman, which means hermaphrodite, is a Persian word. That was the first gay book came out. That's where I got all the trouble started.
Right.
Gay book came out, and I wrote Persian. Narman is a Persian word, half man, half woman. Ardhanareshwar in Sanskrit, and hermaphrodite in Greek mythology. So I wrote about that. And
well, you're saying hermaphrodites, and in Pakistan, in South Asia, the Hijra community is for the most part accepted.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a necessary evil.
But,
we coexist. Why don't homosexuals have that same kind of privilege?
But you know why? Have you ever